Okay, and we are live.
No technical difficulties there.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm waiting on us to come up live on YouTube. It still hasn't hit, but then again, I could be in the wrong spot. Oh no, there we are. Oh my gosh. Hey y'all.
Hi, everyone.
Um, okay, so it's obviously been a while since I've come straight on with a live, and little did I remember or know, or I'd say remember, that as soon as you create the live, a post goes up. And so I thought I was ahead of the game by getting everything set up, and all I had to do is hit the live button. Well, I'm so sorry. So you guys have been sitting there waiting.
And I was
Mary's
freaking out.
and I got Mary here with me. Mary C. We're going to do just a little crafting tonight. She messaged me. She says, "Are we going live at It was like what 12:45 your time, Mary."
12:43. Your sign said, yeah.
Okay, and I'm like, no, we said 1:30, didn't we? And she sent me a snapshot of the live, and I'm like, oh no. So we were like scrambling to get everything together, but oh wow. It's all in fun. Hey, Tina T and Lori B, good to see y'all.
Hi, Tina. Hi, Lori.
Um, we're just gonna do a little crafting tonight. Thought we normally do crafting behind the scenes, and I'm like, Mary, why don't we just like turn on the camera and just do it? Now I will say that we did do a little prep because obviously we made this tag here one night. Hey April, how are you? Really, y'all, my apologies for the wait. I have to remember that. I swear. Hi Sandy. Um, we made this tag one night, sitting on and crafting, and so we thought, well, let's just go on and see if we can't do another one, especially since we did this tag. We now have our new antiquing waxes by Finnabar, and so we wanted to try them out. So we're going to make another tag using those waxes, some of the same stuff that we used here on this tag, except the differences with the focal point. We want to use the antiquing waxes. So that's our plan tonight. And you guys, Mary, how long has it been since we went on? We had originally scheduled or kind of planned to go on, was it last night? And then Mary had some, yeah, last night.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited to go on. So,
yeah, we were going to try and pick back up with our Wednesday night project share and craft like we had done a little while back. And then jobs got in the way and life just got in the way and we kind of stopped it. So we had planned on doing it last night, but then she had some family come in and so we had to put it off, and we said, well, let's just go ahead and pop on. Let's not plan it. Let's just pop on. And look what happened. So
actually, it was pretty exciting for me. I had a cousin that I met on Ancestry, and we've been in contact for a couple of years. And her mom was my second cousin, so she'd be my third. And so she was driving just almost right by my house. So at the last minute, I told Michelle, "Oh, she knew I was planning to meet her, but it just so happened that it was the same time, and I couldn't pass up that opportunity." So
wow.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. She lives in Alaska, so it'll be a while before I get another chance to see her. So it was really fun. It was really fun.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we're just gonna do a little crafting. Nothing special. Just gonna try and relax a little bit. And just kind of go with it. So welcome in, guys. Great to see you all. Hello, Sandy Moore. That's Big Mom, I think, right? Leela, hello. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that I messed up with the live. I really am, but I'll know better next time. All right, so let's just kind of get started because we don't want to drag this out too long, but we do want to have a little bit of fun. So this is what we're going to be creating tonight. Well, similar. Maybe not exactly the same, but very, very similar. And so what we're starting out with, excuse me, y'all, I've got a frog in my throat, is we started out with the Tim Holtz etc. tag. And I should probably have it out here to show you guys.
I have it right here.
You got one?
Yep.
Yeah, that's these right here.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, I got the packaging right there behind me. All my Tim Holtz stuff is now on a rolly cart, so it's very close. It's close by. I gotta have you, Timmy, close by, right? So you start out with one of those tags, and we just sewed it. You know, of course, we're going to be, excuse me, we're going to be using some water and some liquid acrylics and stuff like that. So you want to, and this is really not a tutorial. I don't know why I'm explaining this to you guys because we're just really on here to craft. But what we did was just sewed it to kind of protect it from warping, all the products getting on it and making it warp. So that's what we started out with. And then what we did, and like I said, we were planning to go on Wednesday night. So we did a little prep Tuesday night in putting the Tim Holtz Distressed Crackle Paint Clear Rock Candy on the tag because, excuse me, guys. Okay, got rid of the frog. All right. Because we knew that the rock candy would have to, you know, dry overnight. So we did go ahead and do that for the tag that we were going to be working on the next day. But we have one out here that we can at least show you the process, what we did with it in putting that on. As you can, I don't know if you can, it's really hard to, it's really hard to see.
Yeah, why don't you put it on just yours?
Oh, there we go. Let me hold on.
See.
But you can see those cracks in there. Turn the light down a little bit. It's really nice, fine. Yeah, Mary's. Every time Mary's cracks go so great. I can't get mine to go that big. I don't know. We don't know if it's maybe the difference in the temperature from South Carolina to clear across the United States, California. Don't know. But the first time we did it, she got some really nice big cracks. And I'm like, Mary, show me what you did. I want nice big cracks. And I watched her and I really piled it on there what I thought I piled it on there. And I still, yeah, they're not as big as Mary's. Look really good. I'm jealous of your cracking, Mary.
I'm a beginner. I can't do anything without Michelle.
Right.
I just follow her.
That's not true. That's not true.
Yeah,
because like we talked about, you got to open the box. You got to open the box. And every time you open the box, you get better.
Yep.
So
learn a little more.
Yeah. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and get some crackle on this puppy just for the for purposes of showing you guys what we did. I'm just coming on weekly to craft. I really enjoyed it while we had it going. And
wasn't it Lori B that you said did really good work?
Yeah, Lori B is, yep, she is the Clear Rock Candy expert. Oh yeah, Lori, you're in Florida, which is not far from me. How do I get the big cracks? Hey, Johnny. Yep, just open the box.
Hi, Johnny.
We had that discussion the other night, Johnny, didn't we? So I'm doing what Mary did, or what I perceived that Mary did, and just kind of slather it on there a little bit, you know. Lori, you got any tips in chat how to get big cracks? Don't dry it, let it dry on its own. Yeah, we did, and I still didn't. My cracks still were not as nice and deep as, you know.
Could it be Mary, like the humidity or something, maybe? So we were.
I don't know. But the first one we did, I think we kind of steered clear of the center a little bit. But the one that we did the other night, we decided to go all over with it. See, I don't know how much. call plumber for big cracks. I knew something was going to come up with that as soon as I said it. But I mean, I really don't want to overload it because I mean, I really put it I was really generous with it on the last tag, and the cracks, it didn't make any difference. Honestly, it didn't. So all we can figure is it's the humidity. Don't know. What did Lori say? I don't know. Just hold my mouth right, I guess. You can't work it a lot once you get it on. Okay. All right. So it's on. It's on. I mean, it's pretty generous. I mean, it's not gobbed on there, but there's good coverage. So, okay. So anyway, that's what we did to get the effect that we were looking for with these. This is what we got. This with the clear rock candy. Now I'm going to set this to the side for future use. Close that up. Yeah, I mean, I knew from my sessions with the Craft Squad on tour from Debbie Kipp that it was best to leave it overnight to dry. Because you can't, I don't think you can, well, like Lori said, you can't rush this stuff. Other crackle you can work with a little bit, but no, Johnny, they recommended the clear rock candy to let it dry overnight. Yeah. Now the other stuff like the crackle paste, yes, you can. You can use your heat tool. I mean, I still think your best results would be just letting it naturally dry, but the heat tool, it will work. Okay, so what?
Not easy with patience. I was going to say it's not easy having patience to do that.
Yeah. Okay, I think next we started in with the fluid acrylics, right? Just to cover up the base of the tag with the vintagey color, the brown.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's our next step. And I'm using burnt sienna. I think Mary is also.
Burnt sienna.
Yeah.
Black ink. And I'm using emeralds.
Okay. I want to leave you up there too so they can see you. So I just zoomed in a little closer.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we all want to be Lori when we grow up.
Me too, Johnny.
Yes. So with these liquid acrylics, let's set this to the side a little bit. You definitely only need a little bit. I'm going to start out with maybe at least 3 drops. Because it's very concentrate. And then I am going to give it just a little squirt in here. Just a little bit, though, because I would really want to use the water in the spray bottle once it's on the tag to move it around. But I don't want it so, hold on, I never broke that brush in. It's a new brush. You don't want it like so thick and concentrated that it ends up like a big blob on your card or your tag.
So we're starting out with the black?
No, I'm starting out with the brown.
With the brown.
Yeah, remember we did the brown, we did the black after we got all the color down to kind of, and even the stenciling, so it would kind of go in all the cracks to kind of give it a little depth. And so see here, I just kind of, and y'all, I'm no expert. I'm just playing. Like I said, this is not a tutorial. And you spray it just to work it. And you know what? A good idea. Now that I think about it, probably would have been a good idea to spray your tag before you started to put that on. That way, the paint starts moving immediately. those 3 drops were not enough because I'm going to need more. Yeah, that was not enough. And then if it gets to be too gobby, you know, too much, too puddled, you just go in and dab it up with a paper towel. Yeah. All right, so I'm not going to, there we go. I'm not going to water it down before I put it on now. I don't know. Just play with it, y'all. However it moves for you, let it move. Now, I'm probably making a gob of a mess, but it's okay. You fake it till you make it, right? Just play with it. See, I don't like how that's gobbing up there. I'm just going to try and move it with my brush a little bit. Get it all down in those cracks. Another thing you can use if you're wanting it to really get in these cracks is glazing. I follow Sean Petit on YouTube, and she does a lot of mixed media work, just art. She's an artist. And glazing, she recommends using glazing with your paints if you want it to really seep down in those cracks. Because when you use it with water, it's kind of just like a wash. But when you use it with the glazing, I guess it gets a little thicker.
Is that glazing stuff I just got from you?
I think so. Yeah, get it all over the place. And I still don't have as much on there as I would like to be on there. But it's coming around. I'm liking it. It's coming around. It's getting there. It's getting there. And of course, mixed media, and I'm sure you guys will agree with me out there. It's all about the layers. You just keep adding until you like it. And then if it gets to the point where you don't like it, then you cover it with gesso and start over. There's no mistakes. See, the more water you put on there, the more easily it starts to move. Just keep moving it around until you get it to what looks good to you, you know, what you like, what's pleasing to your eye. Because that's all that matters is what looks good to you. And you know what I should have been doing now that I think about it, Mary?
What's that?
I should have kind of been drying this in between a little bit. Because you don't want that tag to start warping. Are we getting any Tim Holtz crazing is hit or miss for her? For Lori B. Hey Kip. Yeah, I've not used his crazing. The crazing I've used before is by Liquitex. Is that what you were talking about, Mary? Was the Tim Holtz or the Liquitex?
I think it was Liquitex. I got. Oh, I know what it was. It was for the 3D transparent that I got.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want the shiny on here.
Now see, I'm wanting it a little darker. It's not looking very dark, is it? See, Debbie Kip would have had this done in like 3 strokes of a brush.
I love watching you work, Debbie.
Yeah. I guess if you don't want to spray it, you can always just dip your brush in water. That way you're not getting too excessive with the water. That's something that just occurred to me. So yeah, y'all were just hanging out and crafting. Yeah,
yesterday we played with those waxes and
Oh, that was day before Tuesday.
Yeah, it was Tuesday. We were getting ready, and that was a learning experience.
Yeah, glazing medium. What did I say, Kip? There's no telling what I said. T says, I had to get Debbie's help with my steampunk journal cover yesterday. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'll show you what it is real quick. And see, I'm not able to get this stuff from my people, from Hobby Lobby.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Glazing medium, yeah. That's supposed to say glazing medium. Don't know why it's not focusing. But that's what it says. Why is it not focusing? I don't like that. I want it to focus. Because I'm not holding still. Anyways, it's called Glazing Medium, y'all, by Liquitex. It's got the green label, lime green label. Hi, Penny. Welcome, welcome. I feel like I've been hanging out with y'all all day. Because I've been here in the craft room kind of had YouTube on in the background. And watching chat. We're over at 1L's this morning for a little bit. She was working on her foundations. Either foundations or foundation journal. Just turning out very nicely. Is yours getting dark?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mine's not getting very dark. I want it darker. Kip, I want it darker. Michelle, it's the same steampunk journal I started when you started yours about a year.
You know how many projects Michelle and I have started? We put them in a box and start another one. We have a few.
Don't say that around Debbie though. That'll give her nightmares.
Oh, unfinished projects?
Yeah, she likes to work on it and stay on it until it's done. She doesn't like to have too many projects going at once.
So, Kip, it's Wednesday. So, tag number 4 is out, or is it 5? 4?
Wasn't it 6 and 7 this past Wednesday?
Oh, is it that far ahead?
Yeah, I think so. She says she hates leaving them unfinished. Kip says use a darker color or less water.
Well, we are going to,
we are going to do a little black with it. Yeah, oh, now my mat's blowing up. Stop it. Everything's going to happen when you go on live. You know that? We can sit here and craft and none of this stuff happens. We just sit here and play, pull the stuff out and play. And, you know, we come up with a pleasing project. As soon as we go live, nothing's going like it. Does the Liquitex glaze craze? No, it just like thickens your paint. No, it does not craze. Tina T says, Michelle, I didn't tell Debbie how long I had been working on it. She says 1 more week, so definitely going past 8 tags. Yeah, I think 6 and 7 was her.
Okay, I got
2,
the kits.
3, 4, 5, 6, 5 and 6. No, 7 and 8 had. I don't know, but I know it's past 5.
All right, I got everything. I just have to have the time to sit down and start. And I really like that you added mixed media to it because, like I said, I'm just learning. And so if I have something exact I can follow, that's why I really like crafting with Michelle, because she's
stop.
patient and you're patient and she
girl,
teaches me.
don't be lying to these people.
Yeah, it's true. I don't really do anything with myself.
I try, but I get aggravated if something's not turning out the way I want it. I mean, let's be honest. I do. Because I know what we did here. And you know, and that's true with mixed media. You're never going to get the same thing twice. I mean, you know, it'd be really hard to get it again. Y'all, I really do prefer to do this stuff on my glass mat just because of this right here. Now, my vinyl mat's wanting to go up from this heat gun. But I pulled it out last night and not last night, Tuesday night, and it was looking so dark. And Mary and I were fiddling and fiddling. And I'm like, Mary, why is it so dark? I've got every single light on in here. Could not figure it out.
And it was also kind of blurry.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Well, I do. I think I know what it was, but I don't understand it because it's never done it before. So when I got off, done with Mary, I messaged Johnny. I said, Johnny, I've recently unplugged and moved my camera. Now everything's dark. I can't figure it out. Help. So she messages me back, and we kind of messaged back and forth for about 2 or 3 minutes. And then she says, do you want to get on StreamYard and troubleshoot it, work it out? And I'm like, sure. So, and then all of about 5 minutes on, after we went through and checked all the settings, she mentioned something about her Tim Holtz mat. Oh, because I said that I had moved the camera because I didn't like the ring light shining down on my glass mat. So I'd moved the camera. And she goes, yeah, I don't like that either. It drive me crazy. I just moved my mat. And then somehow or another, something that she said, she was like, well, move your Tim Holtz mat. And I moved it. And I mean, it was like the room just lit up. So I don't understand. Because I've used it on the Craft Squad on tour nights, and it's never done that. But so anyway, that's why I'm not working with it tonight, was because I didn't want it dark. Okay, so now I think, Mary, you're working with greens tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, emeralds.
Are we sure we use burnt sienna? Because I'm wondering now, mine is just not getting dark.
Well, I don't know.
See there? Well, it's not that much lighter. Okay, we're going to work with it. I was getting ready to change the color. All right, let's work with it. I think I'm going to dry it a little bit more, though, because it's... Add a little tiny drop of black to your brown. Maybe that will get the dark color you're looking for.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Duh. See? You see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? She's just that good, y'all. So, all right, yeah, all right. I'm going to try it one more time because I do want it just a little darker. Just a little darker. Because I am going to end up adding some black after I get the other color on. It's so funny. You know, now that I'm looking at this, it's hard to remember the process that we did. Isn't it, Mary?
Because we did it so long ago and time just
and
all kinds of things happen.
And when we did, it was like, oh, yeah, okay, I'll remember that. All right. Deb, I added 1 drop of black.
We'll see your outcome here before I...
Oh, no, don't look. Nobody look. I want to add a little more water just because it's scaring me. Well, I guess never mind. Don't be scared, Michelle. Well, that's a little better. Now I'm getting ready to spray it. If I can get it to run a little better. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Hold on, I'm still working. Still working it. go back to using the brush because that sprayer kind of adds a lot of water. We'll get it. Oh, yeah. I think that's going to do the trick, Deb. I think so. Just a little more on the inside. Maybe not, because that's where I want to put my color. My other color, my added color. Okay. All right. Much better. What do y'all think? Is it still looking kind of... I think that's better. That's mo better. Yes, ma'am. Okay. That's better. We're getting there. You've seen it. It's getting there. I will say that other tag, we didn't have to work. I know I didn't have to work this hard for it.
Yeah.
I don't know what this.
The other tag mine has a lot of white in the background.
Or maybe it's because what we're looking at that's already done does have the black on it. So maybe we're trying to achieve that really dark with just this one layer. So yeah, let's move on. What do you think?
Yeah. I just told it needs to be more dry, right? Pretty dry.
Yeah, I do want to dry it a little bit, or a lot of it, kind of. Right. Debbie says, yeah, your finished tag has more layers. Yeah. You have, so see, you've got your glass mat up.
Yeah, I put this over where the light shines on it, though. Yeah, that's what.
I don't know what mine was doing the other night. I mean, I really do prefer to work on it with this type of stuff. Okay, let's go in with our color. All right, I worked with greens and browns and golds here. Tonight, I'm going to work, of course, I like the grungy look, so I'm going to stay with the brown. But I want to try some blues because y'all know I like blue. And I don't know what it'll turn out like, but I'm going to do it. So I'm just going to use really just a few drops. And this is because I know this is, oh, shoot, I forgot to shake it. Oh, shoot. This is Prussian Blue by Finnabar. It's the liquid acrylics. See, I use that burnt sienna all the time. It's maybe that's it. I didn't shake it. Is that why it wasn't going dark?
I didn't shake mine. I didn't think about it.
Oh, Michelle Diane, you silly girl. That could have been it. All the pigment wasn't mixed. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I love blue. Yeah, Amanda's a blue girl too. It's got that little ball in there. They didn't used to have those. The ones that I've just gotten recently, I hear the little ball in, but the first ones I had didn't. There's ones that I've got that I don't hear the little mixer ball. I'm just see the difference in the color in the bottom between the top up there. Yeah, blue's my favorite. And I can see it finally starting to Team blue. Yep. Kip's a blue girl. Yep. Red's Tina's. Tina's a red girl. Oh, Mary's already in it. Look at Mary. See, that's what I'm telling. That's what she does to me. She says, "Oh, come on, let's create now. You have to show me now. You have to tell me what to do." And so I just say, "Okay, well, let's use some green." And zoop, she's all in it.
Yeah, but I don't know if I did it right. Maybe too much.
Mary works fast. Mary does not. Mary don't dilly-dally around. Okay, I'm just going to add a little water with my brush. I don't want to spray it. And this is really dark blue. I hope that this is going to be okay. And if it gets to be too much, remember, we can dab it. We have a paper towel.
Man, it's got like lines.
Mary, don't forget to dab it. Are you dabbing?
I'm dabbing.
Okay.
It's like it created lines. But I don't know what I did. What did I do?
Hold on, let me see. Where?
These lines.
Are you spraying it? Use your brush. Get your brush in there and move it. Dip your brush in water and move it. Get it moving.
What did I do, guys? Did I leave it
Is
sit
it
too
not
long?
moving? Let me see.
Well, I'm
Is
just
it not
trying to keep,
moving?
I'm gonna keep going.
Spread it around. Keep spreading it. Spread it, spread it. You put your brush in water. Do you have a cup of water there?
Yeah, I've been doing that.
Yeah. So push it away from that spot. Move it to the center or wherever. Move it. And then dab it. Dab it up. Unless it dries. See, it's moving it. Keep moving. There you go. Keep moving it. And dab it up if you need to dab it up to get it off of there. There you go. Or just keep spreading it around. Add more water. Okay, I wouldn't dab it up this time. Get the color away from it and then let it start. Keep going. Debbie said, yes, that too long. Just add more brown on top if you need to.
Okay. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. All right.
Listen to me like I know what I'm doing. I don't know. I'm just playing, man. And now that I'm looking at this blue, it's kind of almost like a turquoisey color, and I don't know the colors that I've got picked out to use if it's going to work. Okay. I think that's enough. I think I'm like got blue everywhere now. We can remember now we're also going to go in with some black, so that's going to tone that color down.
It just makes me mad that it's all one spot.
Don't panic. I know I'm starting to panic myself because I'm not liking all that blue. All right. I'm going to try and dry it a little bit. Let's see if chat's got any
more tips and tricks.
Looks to me like you're both doing great. Thanks, Kip. Lori B says, man, I dilly-dally all the live long day. I'm doing it right now. Debbie says to dry it and then add brown if it's too blue or green. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's just open them all up. Let's just open all the boxes. Let's just open all the boxes.
Well, lesson learned. You got to be fast.
Yeah, and I guess it's easier to start out with a little and then add than going in
where I
too
went.
much.
Yeah, and I didn't do that. But this one will be different.
Yeah, it'll be okay. It's nothing we can't fix.
It's all for me just having fun, so.
Or you know what? It's not something a little gesso will fix.
Yeah. Turn it over and there you go.
Tina says you two are doing great. Debbie says, yep, keep adding layers until you like it. Oh yeah, that's pushing it back a little bit. Look at that. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'm seeing it push it back. I'm just trying to get it to where it doesn't look like there's like a line. I want it all like kind of blended. But we'll see. We'll see. How's it coming, Mary?
I gotta turn my fan on. I got a new fan now that it makes it noise.
Yeah, that brown pushed it back some. Yep. Sure did. Thanks, Deb. Tina says M&M is a lot of fun. Yes, ma'am. We do have fun. I still think I need a little more up here for some reason. I'm seeing a big brown blob down there. Oh, but now that might be a little too much. Okay, dry, dry, dry. Yeah, I'm not so sure the colors I've got picked out to use in the waxes are going to work, Mary. Because that Prussian blue, I thought it was a deeper blue, but I'm seeing a little turquoise. Is it because of the brown it's mixing with, you think? Hey, Paula.
Hi, Paula.
Oh, sweet Mary. Do blue and brown make, what does blue and brown make? Does that make, no, that's yellow and blue make green. But brown has yellow undertones. I was expecting that to be bluer. And the only other blue I've got, I don't really want to mix. The only other blue I've got, well, it says deep turquoise, but that looks light blue to me. And then ultramarine. I don't know. I hate to start mixing way too many colors and I'm going to have a mess. I think Prussian blue is like a deep sea blue, so it would have a hint of turquoise. That is not the colors that I had picked out. I probably should have played.
Lori says the yellow and the brown is going to turn the blue more greenish.
Yeah. Ultramarine is a purplish blue. What do you think?
That might work.
Yeah, but mixing it with that green, is it going to make, am I getting ready to make mud?
Oh.
I'm scared. I don't want purple. Purple's not the color I'm looking for either. Oh, come on, squirt bottle. Oh, I don't know about that. That looks major. Should I just try it, Mary? I'm scared.
It can't be worse than that.
I know. Well, your layers have to be dry. Okay, I'm drying. I'm drying. Did you add more brown to yours, Mary?
I did a couple times.
Okay, you know what I think you need to do? I think you need to get some green in more spots on the card so it just doesn't look like big blobs of green right there. I think you, in my opinion, I think you need to work a little more of the green into the rest of your tag.
Okay.
Because right now you're focusing on just the big blob of green. That's what you're seeing, even though it may not be the case. Don't be scared, right? Then you can use gesso, our friend, again, right? I swear it just does not seem like we were struggling this hard with the other one. Doesn't it?
No.
All right, I am really I'm scared to go in with this ultramarine. Let me just pour out a squirt, and again, I didn't shake it. All right, let me see what this. I'm just going to pour it in here and see what it looks like. Just paint, right? I know there's got to be some mud in my water right now. Oh, no, that deep turquoise, that's definitely turquoise. Yeah, no, no, no. No deep turquoise. No, no, no. Not doing that. Okay, that one's out of the question. Oh, I'm just so scared. Gesso is our friend, for it makes all dislikes or mistakes your choice, the word, and fix it. You choose the word and fix it. Right. Gesso right over it all if you don't like it. Okay, Mary, let's just. Okay. All right. I'm going in with the ultramarine. Here we go. Ready? Okay. Yeah, I just went in head first. Yeah, I don't know. This might be an all-nighter.
Well, worst comes to worst, we just put gesso on it, dry it, and start over, huh?
Okay, well, that's not too bad. That's not as drastic as it was a second ago. I'm getting paint everywhere.
Okay, should I do more of that green or?
Let me see. See, it's looking good on the bottom where you
Yeah, down here, but these.
Okay, do you want to maybe try and gesso that out?
Yeah.
Just go in there with your finger and just, brush some gesso over it and
okay.
Start over with the brown.
Yeah.
Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Okay, it's I think it did tone the green down a little. I think it did give it a little bit more of a blue. I mean, I still see a little green, but oh, now you can hardly almost see any brown in it. But you know what? Let's move on. Let's try it. We're just going to keep going because you know what? Paula says, yeah. She says, my brain is on a truck, not in my body or head. I knew what you were saying. See, I kind of went over with a lot of color there. Oh, Lordy, Lordy. Yeah, that's not as much color as I wanted originally. Are you going to try and gesso some out?
I did. I want to see what happens now with the...
I know, I'm thinking about it myself, but I don't know. Or you know what? I mean, I do like the color. It does look like a lot of color, but I do like it. So you know what? I may have to switch gears with my waxes. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen? I may have to go with the mahogany instead of the ash gray that I was wanting to use. You see, this is did a little test run of the antiquing wax here the other night, and that is the ash gray with that's the ash gray with a little old silver on top of it. And I love the way that looks. But looking at that, I don't know.
I did the mahogany with my little test because I didn't want to do
Yeah,
anything.
she did the mahogany. Yeah. I don't know. It might still go. We'll see. We'll see. We'll figure it out when we get there, right? One layer at a time. Then don't add any more color, okay? Use a wax with brown undertones to get your brown back in there. Okay. So then I do not have the sepia. That went like hotcakes. I did not get a sepia. So the only one that I've got with the brown would be the mahogany as far as the antiquing wax. Or should I just skip the antiquing altogether and just go with regular colored waxes? I was wanting to play with that antiquing wax. Okay. All right. How's it coming, Mary? I noticed you don't have it down there on the board, the thing anymore.
Oh, I will.
What are you doing?
I'm adding some brown.
Did you get the gesso on?
Yeah.
And did it cover the green?
I don't know if I got too much gesso or... So it's gonna... I can always add green again, right?
Yeah. I would try the gray. It's all about playing. Lori B says. We'll see. Okay, because you know, even waxes, you can cover it up and go with a different color if you want. Okay. I want to wait and see where Mary gets.
Well, it's like I can't cover up the gesso very good.
Well, I'm seeing brown. I'm not seeing white. Hold it up. Let me see. Okay, dry it. Dry it. Then when you dry it, you can add another layer and it'll get darker. But as long as you're adding water and not drying it, it's thinning it out. Yeah, get your brown on there and then dry it.
Without trying to spray it.
Huh?
Yeah, that looks better. Without trying to spray
Yeah, I
it.
wouldn't add any more water, really. Get it dry good and then add you another layer. Because if you keep adding water without drying it, then it's just moving it. And you look, it's already changing.
Yeah, it looks a lot better than it did.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So then I think next we did the stencil. Because that was on before we did the black. And this has become my most favorite stencil. My favorite stencil. I really like the flourish, don't get me wrong. But since I saw this on a project of Debbie Kipp's, I have fallen in love with this stencil. And you know what? It looks like nothing right here, right? I mean, you look at it and you think, oh, what's so special about that? But, and it's called Grime. It is THS 130. But I just love it because it looks like little splotches of grime. See it? I don't know if you can see it. See it right there? I used vintage gold wax on that. See it all along here? I just kind of have it going down in this corner, the left corner here. So, but I'm thinking this time around, I might add a little bit more up, a little more maybe up to this side, kind of, I don't know, kind of take it going around like this. I don't want to go all to the left, but I would like a little more of it over here to the right. So I may put just a little bit up there too. And I'm using this Ranger texture paste, opaque matte. I'm wanting to use this up before I open another jar because I have been trying my I have tried my Finnabar modeling paste and I really like it. But I kind of want to use this up. I don't want to waste a half a jar of this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to waste it. So, and it's not that it's not good. It works and it does just fine. But I like working with the Finnabar better because this is kind of thick. So I'm going to start at the top. And I'm just going to put a little bit of a blob right here. I've got too much on there already. I know that. See how thick it is? It's pretty thick. Although with it thicker, I feel like you can control it better. But like I said, I've tried the Finnabar and I'm liking it. All right. It gives me just a little bit of like a blob up there. And then I'm going to do a little bit down here. trying to think. I think that's. All right, see, now I'm really going to have to manipulate this here because I want to use this bottom corner, but I don't want to let my stencil touch what's going on up there. Ugh. How about like that? Okay. Still too much. How's it coming, Mary?
Okay.
You working it?
Yeah. It's a lot better than it was. It's a lot darker than it was, but
Hold on, let me look.
let me flip this over.
Oh, you know, the only thing about that, I guess I can just put my, I got a little dip going there. I'm going to have to glue over my, oh, well, I'll do it when I get to it.
Can you see it?
You know what the problem is right now? I'm telling you right now, I can figure out what the problem is.
What?
My problem, I know what my problem is right now. I am trying to duplicate what I'm doing over there, and it's not going to, what I did over there, and it's not going to happen. So I've got to just like totally, that over there is just totally got to go out of my head, because I'm trying to duplicate it, and we know it's not going to come out the same twice. It's just not. Maybe similar, but it's just not going to come out the same twice.
Look at the difference in the tags.
Let me see. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, but I'm liking how that looks, Mary.
Yeah, I like it now.
Yeah, can you get a little more? Yeah, that looks good. Are you going to carry any of that darker down to the bottom?
Kind of looks like it's all but the top, huh?
Let's see. Let's see what chat's saying. Yeah, Tina says she's glad she got the stencil. Lori B says, I think that's in my YCS box I'm going to open tomorrow. Woohoo! Kip says, dry the top with your heat tool, then do the bottom. Oh, I think she was talking about me with the stencil. Too late.
Oh.
Too late. And Kip says, pretty, Mary. See, it's getting there.
It looks a lot better than it did. Thank you, guys.
I'm liking it. So, all right. Yeah, I should have looked up during that. Sorry, Kip. Now I know. Looks like a gradient. Yes, it does. See, the more she's adding, the better it's looking.
Yeah, I kept thinking every time I put that liquid acrylic on there, I needed to put water on it, but that's not the case.
Yeah. Kip says no right or wrong. You know what? It'll be okay.
Yep.
I don't think we're going to get fired or anything like that. It'll just be a project gone wrong. You do you. That's right. Let whoever say whatever, right? That's our Timmy lingo. Let whoever say whatever. I like it when he says that. Somebody's always going to say something, so let whoever say whatever.
That's pretty true.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. That one had a little dip up on it too. Okay. Okay. Pardon me for 1 second, guys. I think I have to blow my nose. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Spring is here and my sinuses are like in full force. Kip says, the M&M police are on their way. And Paula says, Kip, why is it so hard for people to grasp that? You do you. That's right. That's right. Okay. Let me see, Mary. How are you coming? See, she's catching up fast.
Yeah, I'm just going to put.
I'm telling you, Mary works fast. Let me see. Stick it up there.
I don't know what I got on that. I must have had a little bit on my desk.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I'm liking that. It's the popo. You come to popo. The police are coming. The police are coming. Okay, so I think at this point, what we did here and we realized we messed up was we went in with the wax, put in the wax. But we realized once that wax is down, it's a resist. So when the wax went down, it did not allow for the black that we were putting on that we wanted for depth around these little spots. It wasn't letting the black in because the wax resisted it. So that was one lesson that we learned out of this. So at this point now, we're going to add the black. And here we go, y'all. Let me see how far Mary is.
I'm just putting this on.
I know, but it won't take long. That won't take long. Just to let y'all know, we're going to go in now with the black next. And I know this is looking like kind of weird right now, but all that's going to color. Don't you worry. All that's going to color. Because society has taught us to hold ourselves to some notion of perfection that we think we see in others. How deep was that, right? Debbie said that. Debbie,
it's true.
Yep.
It's true. So you're afraid to do anything because you don't want to do it wrong, right?
Yep.
Or what we think is wrong, or what somebody else will think is wrong.
Yep. So, I'm going to pour a little more of that out because I'm going to end up needing that for my splatter. So I'm just going to add a couple more drops. I don't know what happened to my other paper towel. Oh, it's in the trash bin already. Y'all, these shop towels are great for absorbing stuff like this. They're a little, they're a little on the pricey side. Not that I've bought any because I've just gone to the garage and swiped my husband's. So I'm not sure if it's, I'm thinking they are a little more expensive than your regular paper towel. Definitely. I'm just going to put a little bit of water in there. I don't want to use it as thick as it is when it comes out of the bottle, but I don't want it real watery either. Let me see where Mary is. Oh, she's going good. I could probably use a little more brown over in this area, but I would like a little more brown over in this area, but I'm going to wait till the black goes on before I decide anything. I'm okay with it. Paula said that is 100% true, Kip. We can admire others, but that doesn't mean it's us. And Kip says it's really hard for us to actually believe that perfection doesn't exist. Yeah, that's true, but maybe it's not perfection. Maybe it's not that it's perfect, but maybe it's not to my liking. At some point, not that it's perfect, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Is it your expectation?
Yeah, what I'm expecting to see, not necessarily that it's perfect, but what I'm wanting to see. But yeah, definitely a mixed media. Perfection does not exist. And Tina says, yeah, I think you have to like it in the end. And Kip says, or throw it away. Throw it away.
Or gesso it, right?
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to try and go in with the black a little bit. And I'm just going to start up here. Like I said, I don't know how this is going to turn out. Don't know. I'm just going in with it. And I think I'm going to have to spray that to start. So I want it to run. I want it to run. And spray, spray, spray. And dab, dab, dab. Now it's running down my arm. Ugh.
Okay, so then we're gonna take the black with water and it'll go around these.
I watered it down just a little bit in the dish.
Okay.
And then I took my brush and just kind of ran it over the white. And then sprayed it to get it to see. I like how it's pooling down here a little bit. Okay. So I want to keep that dark. And it'll take more than just one try. And see, I can see already where the black is pushing that green back just a little bit. I think creating work you don't like is healthy. Teaches you something along the way. That's true. Because, you know, if nothing else, this is, to me, this is, and, you know, like I was saying to Johnny the other night and was saying to Mary the other day, to me, this is opening the box. This is just pulling it out, putting it down to see how it works, what effect you're going to get, so you can figure out what you're looking for, you know, because sitting in the bottle is not going to teach you anything. And you know, I mean, even like a year and a half ago, Tina can attest to this. A year and a half ago, I was wanting to do mixed media, and I was literally scared. I was like, I don't know how. I'm going to mess it up. And she always said, if you do it, you're going to like it. You'll love it. And you'll keep doing it. And I'm finding the more I do it, the more I like it. And I find that the more I do it, the better I get at it. Not that I'm an expert and not that I am perfect, by no means. But I do know that every time I get this stuff out and try it, I like it more and more, and it starts to look better and better.
And we just put
because
the
I'm
black.
learning-
We just put the
Huh?
black on top of these white dots, or do we put it all over?
Yeah.
Just on
I
the
just
white
ran
dots.
it on top and then kind of let it run down, and then it kind of went down in the cracks. But I do know that every time I open a jar and put a brush to it or put it down, I'm learning more and more. Not that I know everything about it yet, nope. But I know more than the last time I opened the bottle. See, I'm thinking now that I've introduced this black, that ash gray is going to blend a little more. And I'm not really wanting to color these specks because I'm going to put wax on those. So I'm not wanting to change the color right now with this black to make them black. I'm just wanting to get down in and around them so that black puddles and pools around them, and it'll make them look deeper. It'll give them depth. That's the plan anyway. That's the way I see it in my head. That's the way I see it in my head. See, I'm liking the way that's pooling. Yeah. See? I think I might want to dab it a little bit right there. Let me turn it upside down so it'll run the other way. See, already I'm liking this better than I did 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. I don't know about y'all, but I'm liking it better. What about you, Mary? Are you feeling better than you did 20 minutes ago?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because I know we're going to cover those with the wax. So.
You see, once we cover those with the wax, that dark around it, that's going to stay there. Oh, you know what? I can tell I'm neglecting right now is up and around the little hole here, the tag hole. I'm totally neglecting that. I want this to cool a little more. I don't want it to look. Okay. All right. I think I got what I want with the black. Yeah. Well, let's try it. He says you just got to play with it. Don't mean to go on all quiet on you guys. You know how when you start concentrating. Get in the zone.
Get in the zone, yeah.
Oh, but yeah, just want to mention that on Saturday I'm going to have the Tim Holtz new release on the Ideology 2022.
Yippee!
There are still a couple of items that have not been released with my supplier, but I do have the majority of the items. So that's going to be real fun. We're going to do that on Saturday at 1 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time, Daylight Savings Time. And it's just going to be a short sale. I may have a couple of other items, but the majority of the sale is about the Tim Holtz Ideology release. He just released them, I think, about 2 weeks ago at the most? These came out actually pretty quickly.
Yeah, this month.
Yeah, compared to some of his last releases, these actually, I don't know if they were better prepared, but I didn't have to sit, in line for like 6 weeks waiting. Because Lord knows I waited on the Finnabair stuff. That felt like forever. But that finally come through. Okay. Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks. Because I know I waited I want to say 6 or 8 weeks, was it, Mary, on that Finnabair stuff? I was
you're waiting a long time for it.
I was at the point where it's never going to happen. I just don't know if it was slow coming out. I don't know. I don't know.
But and that was more in the COVID stuff too. I don't know if that played anything into it.
I don't know. That was like February, wasn't it? No, because February's just been 4 weeks away. That had to have been like the first of the year.
Oh.
I don't know, but it took forever. Okay. Now I think I'm ready to go in. You know what? As dark as this is, this time I may do white splatters instead of black because I don't think the black will show up.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. All right. So now, because I plan on using, I see, I think that'll look just fine. Look at there. See?
Yeah.
2-3 layers ago, I was thinking, no way. There's no way that was going to go. So, I think at this point, I'm ready to top them off.
Okay, what are we going to put over this? These? Which wax?
That's what I'm thinking right now. Because I'm going to, like with this piece, I kind of lightly brushed it with the silver. If you guys could see this is so, this is that antiquing wax. I'm telling y'all. Look, hold on, let me turn the light down. Can you see that? Can you see that? See how dark it is in the crevices and the deep parts? I wish y'all could see that better. Maybe it'll show up better on white. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Okay, I needed white. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Yes, there. Oh, look at that. Can you see it, Mary? Look.
Just a second. I think I'm going to try that color. I think it will go better than the emerald. Yeah, I know. It's so pretty.
Yes.
I was going to use the emerald, but I think now without this so dark, that this one will go better. Don't you?
Let me see. Hold on. Oh, yeah. I'm happy again. I'm happy. Okay. What's your question?
Okay. So, how the whole idea was I was going to use this mahogany But I think because this is so dark, it doesn't really look very good. So I think the black soot would go better.
What do y'all think?
With the turquoise.
What y'all think, guys? Hold your tag up there, Mary. Hold it up tall. And put your mahogany on there and let us see how it looks.
Well, it's mahogany with a vintage gold.
Okay. Now you got to don't look at those white.
It's going to be a butterfly. Yeah.
Right. Because that white's going to be covered up. Those white dots are going to be covered up. Actually, the mahogany's not going to look bad. What do y'all think? I actually think the mahogany will go with that.
You do?
I do, because brown and green is going to go better with a gold tone, I think.
Okay, we'll do it.
Well, do you have another? Do you have another mold piece there that you can try the black, the soot on to see what it'll look like?
Yeah, I've poured a few of these. I had to pour them in white because remember originally we did it in black.
Yeah, just pull a small piece out and put the soot on it and then put it on there and see what you think. Okay. I would. So. Okay, y'all. Yep, they like it, Mary. Let's see. With the mahogany, she's going to just try the soot just to see, to compare. Do I want to, now I'm wondering if I should even top these off with silver. Maybe just a little bit, maybe not as full of coverage as here with the gold. What do you think? Because I kind of like the black. Maybe just hit the high points with the silver. That's what she was wondering which way to go. Because once I put that wax on there, there's no change in any color. So, and because my piece here is going to be the ash gray and the silver, I don't want it to clash. I think I might just, I kind of like that. Do I want to even put silver on those spots? Just hit the high points with the silver. That's what I was thinking. Just, oh goodness, I must have hit that tube. Look at that. Oh, that's not even the color I was wanting to use. Oh, shoot. I must have hit that tube. Darn it.
Oh, God, I love the smell of this wax.
I know it. Makes you hungry. All right. I'm going to start mine with the ash gray. I think that was ash gray. Why am I now even questioning myself if it was ash gray? Yeah, what'd Debbie say?
Oh, no,
I vote high points with the silver and white splatters. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to do the whole cover. Okay, Mary, when you get that colored, let me see it.
Okay, you're right. The gold looks better, I think.
Does it? Let me see. Oh, yeah. I think the gold looks better.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, gosh, this stuff smells good. Okay, so I'm going to really get down in there because that's where it needs to be. And then we're going to come on, get it down in there. Get it down in there. There you go. Slap it in there. Okay, now we're going to take our towel and we're going to rub. Rub it, rub it, rub it. You know, is it my imagination? I don't think these antiquing waxes smell as yummy as the regular. Do you get another smell? Are you smelling another little smell in there?
Yeah,
I mean, they still smell good.
They smell good, but not like the other ones.
Yeah, there's another another something else in with that smell. And I'm using a dry cloth. I think she used a dry cloth. Right? Is that right? Deb, use a dry cloth? Because see, Debbie's already played with these. She played with these the last time we were on Craft Squad on tour. When we did the box over on Michelle's channel, the box lid. Or the tin lid, the tops that we altered.
Yeah, those are pretty.
Yeah, and I used something, I learned something that round too. Because I used the mahogany wax, but because my base was not lighter, it was not showing up. And these antiquing waxes are made to work with lighter surfaces, substrates. Okay, can you see that? I don't know. Why is my camera not? I'd like to, it looks kind of really dark up there. It looks really dark on the tips, but what I'm seeing is not really, really dark. Oh, yeah. Let me see what that looks like. Or would I want to go in with the soot? I don't know. I may want to go in with the soot now that that black is in there. What do you guys think? Hey, Barbara. Barbara Williams, welcome in. Nice to see you. Hi, Deb. Okay, we'll see you later.
Hi, Deb. Thanks. Okay, so now you put the gold on top of there?
Dueling screens. How cool, she says.
Oh.
Now I'm wondering if I want to go with the black soot, y'all. Go ahead. What, Mary? Oh, yeah.
Just put a little bit of that gold on top.
Yeah, that's like what we did the last time.
Yeah.
Well, welcome, Barbara. It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Guys, hit those thumbs up. Give us some thumbs up. I'd really love it if you hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, Michelle.
I am really on a mission to try and grow my channel a little bit. I'm thinking I'm liking the black. What do you think, Mary?
For which part?
For this part with this. See how that's... What do you think? I'm thinking the black. Was that the black soot? That's like two different... I bet you I did that with black soot. You think?
Yes, because
I think I did. Okay. All right, we're changing gears. I'm going soot.
instead of graphite.
Tina says she likes the butterfly, Mary.
Oh, thank you.
I like it too. I would hit the highlights with the gold. Wow, I need to turn my light up some, I think, because y'all can't see. There we go.
Okay, now what color am I going to color my dots, my grunge dots?
Your grunge dots. Well, you can either go with a little, hold it up, the tag up, and let me see it.
I can't, colors. I mean, it's dark brown.
I'm not sure.
Here, hold on, let me see something. Does that help?
Let me see. Yeah, that's fine. Well, you can either go with color, or if we're going to do white splatters, maybe something darker. Let's see. I don't know. I would have to pull out the waxes to really look and see. Well, do you want the spots to shine, or do you want them to
No, I don't really think I guess it doesn't matter.
all right, come on, I need you to get down in there.
Let's see.
All right, where's my set? There it is. Remember, guys, squeeze the tubes from the bottom. If you can have a little better control with what comes out, the flow.
What color wax do you guys think should do with on the grunge?
On the grime spots. The grime spots. Yeah, these brushes are made for pouncing. You need to pounce to get them down in there. I don't know if you could match the color in it because of so many on your tag, because of so many colors that you mixed. So you can, I think you need to either go really darker. That's what you need. I think you need to decide is whether to go way dark or make it shiny and illuminate them. I think
Dark.
those are your two choices.
So if I go dark, what color would you use?
I would start with your browns. Go pull out your darker browns.
So like aged bronze?
Now that's going to be metallic. Do you want to do a matte or metallic? Sorry, guys. I'm holding this up to me here, trying to wipe it a little bit. I'm trying to think.
I know. I'm trying to see what colors I have
What
in
colors?
Ochre.
Oh, what about the stained wood?
Stained wood. I just saw it. Yeah.
All right. Does that look better? I think that looks better. I know seems like he might be blending in a little bit, but once I hit him the high spots with the silver, I think he'll be good. Yeah, I'm thinking the soot looks much better. Yeah, Mary, the stained wood, between the ochre and the stained wood, which is the darker?
The stained wood. It looks kind of orangey though, or kind of.
Does it?
Kind of. I guess it kind of goes with this. It has that pinkish color.
Well, Tina did say a gold, maybe. What color was your butterfly? Black or gold? Her butterfly was of a brown color.
It was
She
kind
says
of
to go with a gold or a black on the dots. So yeah, something either really dark. Well, it depends. Well, it's already dark anyway. Maybe you. Hey, Eileen, welcome in. Good to see you. Maybe you ought to go with the gold since your tag is already so dark.
so the same. Let's see, I used vintage
Maybe
gold.
the same that you used on your.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Okay. Thanks for popping in, Eileen. It's been a minute.
Hey, Eileen.
Glad to see you here.
Thanks, Tina, for the input.
Yeah, she was. We can still see her comments in StreamYard. Yep, Mary is doing grunge.
Mary's trying to learn.
Mary is doing grunge. And that looks really dark, y'all, down on the table, and I guess it is a little dark, but I think it's all matching. It's coming together very well. And see, I'm still going to do some highlights with some silver on here. Let me go ahead and get the butterfly done first. Remember, always tap your wax out so you don't hit your piece with a gob. Because as soon as you have a big old gob on your finger and you hit it, it's going right where you put it and it's staying. So always pat it out. I've seen like a lot of the ladies that are on the design team for Finnabar. A lot of them will pat it out on their, up on their wrist or whatever, because it also keeps it warm if it's on your skin, so it's more malleable. Okay, I think that's all I want. I just want a little bit to he looks really dark, but he's not that dark. Hold on, let me turn the light down. Always seems to look better when you turn the light down. I guess. I don't know. I think my lighting is all messed up. I don't know. But there he is. Just a few highlights of silver. All right. Where are you, Mary? Let's see what you're looking like. Did you already hit your butterfly with the gold? Oh, that looks good. Did you go around the...
I went around the very edge with my gold because it was just still there.
Around the tag?
Yeah, I could always go over it with something else, but I had a hard time with getting my this stuff dry.
What is that?
It's my modeling paste. Yeah, texture paste.
What brand is that? I've not seen you pull that out before.
Remember I told you my friend got it from Germany, sent it to me?
Oh.
So I think maybe that might, because it, like, when I try to dry it with the air dryer, it bubbles.
Oh. So you kind of got close.
Yeah.
And it... Oh, shoot. And I pulled... You know what? I think I poured out the black. No, that might have been before we decided to go with the white splatters. And now I'm just taking the silver and kind of just hitting the high points of our grime spots. Not really to totally color them, but just to make them stand out a little bit. Yeah, about an hour ago, we were not happy campers at all with what we had going on. Not at all. Well, I know I wasn't. I think Mary was feeling a little grief with hers, but she got out that gesso and it fixed it right up. I'll put a little silver around the. So don't know if you can see. Hold on. I think I did a little too much on the top of that. You see how the silver's just, I'm not liking that glob right there. I could always go back in maybe with a little brown and dab it so it doesn't look so. Yeah. It's in there. There's our little butterfly on it.
That looks good, Michelle.
Yeah, I'm not like that little, got a little heavy right there with that. I'm thinking I might, wonder if I can pull up a little soot right here to cover that. Oh yeah, covered it right up. I think.
And we're gonna put that, what's that stuff called?
What?
That stuff you can get at Hobby Lobby.
Right, yep. See that black soot just covered that big glob of silver that I had around the hole? Covered it right up. What did I get from Hobby Lobby? The glazing?
Never mind. Yeah, no, never mind. We're just gonna.
Yeah, no, that would have been a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. Let's see. Did you put gold on the butterfly?
Yeah.
Yep. Tina says Mary. Eileen says Mary's doing grunge. LOL. Tina says yep, she's doing a great job. Love that, Michelle. Thank you. Eileen says that's great. And Tina wants to know, did you put gold on the butterfly?
I did.
Okay. Eileen says nice, Mary. And then Tina says put gold around the edges of the tag.
Okay.
Did you?
I did, but I'll put a little more.
Okay. Hey, Danielle.
Hi, Danielle.
Tina says, Mary highlights some of the high points lightly with the gold. I can hold it up. Let's see if we can.
The highlights of.
I can see the gold. Yeah. I can see the gold around it.
So you guys should try to see if I can get more gold. I'll put gold. Where did I use it?
What color did you use on the butterfly?
Vintage gold, I think.
Vintage gold?
And burgundy.
And burgundy?
Well, not what color is that? Wax? Mahogany. Yeah, mahogany.
Okay. All right, so these are coming together, guys. It's a long way from where we started with that first layer on there. Oh, my goodness. I was like, oh, my, this is going to be like an epic fail right here on YouTube. She says the butterfly is throwing her off. What do you mean? Hold on. Let me put it on you, Mary, so we can see you. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. All right. What you got? Put your butterfly on there.
So there's my butterfly.
Set them on the tag. Set them on the tag. Okay, I think that's coming together. What do you guys think? I think so.
What would you do, Tina?
What do you think it needs? She says, I would put some dark on the butterfly to highlight it. So put
Like,
something dark, maybe like in like the center of the wings and maybe on the body.
what would I do? Put
What do you
soot or
think?
something?
I don't know about that dark. She says much better. She couldn't see the color of the butterfly.
I used the new mahogany antiquing wax, and then wiped it off, and then I used the vintage gold.
Yeah, Eileen says I would put some dark on the butterfly to highlight it.
What color wax for dark?
Like into the centers, like to the center of the butterfly. I mean, you know, the center of like the wings, maybe on the four quadrants, and maybe in the center on the body.
Okay.
Because it looks like the gold might be blending right in with the mahogany. Is that what they're saying, I think?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so then what color? Should she go a metallic or a matte? Because I'm thinking maybe either stained wood or
that stained
ochre.
wood had a pinkish color to it.
Oh, the stained wood did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what about the ochre?
Oh, ochre.
And Barbara says definitely the body and the antennas.
Ochre.
Ochre is a matte. Is that it?
Yeah.
Put it out. You put it out on like your skin. That's the best way you're going to be able to tell. Is kind of put a little smudge on your skin.
Kind of blends in with my skin.
So that's like too light.
Yeah, I think it's almost.
All right, let me pull my waxes down real quick and see what's here. See what I think. Because we pretty much have the same, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. Well, maybe the Bronze Age would look good. Because that's kind of dark.
Oh.
What do you think about the Bronze Age, Mary?
Here, I'll try a little piece.
Put a little bit on your skin. Let me see what it looks like. Or is that going to be too goldy too? Let me see.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, start with that. Rub dark over it to get the high points. Right. We're trying to figure out what color dark to go with. Now, Mary, pat that wax out and just hit it lightly. Just hit it a little bit. You can always add more. And hit like the 4 quadrants of your butterfly.
Okay.
The top of the body and maybe the antenna. Sparingly. Yeah, that's a good word. Sparingly. Oh, I can already see a difference. Let me see. Hold it up where we can. I know I keep telling you hold it up where we can see, but it's hard for you to work on it. Okay, that's looking better. Did you touch the top of his body some?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I can see where that's already looking better. Do you have rich copper?
If it's a wax, I'm sure I have one.
Try the rich copper.
Let's see.
Just let me show you. See the rich copper? I've not used mine yet.
Mine's probably in that little tub too.
Or is that too red? Or is that going to go too red? Tina says looking good.
Do you think I should try it?
Definitely.
So
I think it is darker. How about let's try the copper? Just tap it with it, and you'll see if it's gonna make a difference or not.
okay.
Yeah, I would try the rich copper. Just tap it lightly now. In fact, I'd probably tap what's right there on your lid. Let me see.
Stay right here.
Oh, I don't know if that's gonna, hold on, let me put it on you. I don't know if that's gonna go any darker or not. What do you guys think? No? Hold the butterfly up one more time. Let me see how your butterfly looks.
I think it's going to take it back to the color that it was.
You think? Okay, well then don't. If that's what you think, then don't. Okay. We don't have any Antonia's paste, Eileen. Yeah, Mary. Tina says don't do copper. The only other thing that I could think of would be, are you sure that stained wood is... Hold on, I'm going to put some of that on my hand.
Okay.
Hold on, where's my white paper?
Bronze Age. Where is it?
Oh, let me see what that's going to look like.
Okay.
You know, Mary, maybe just a dab of matte will put the contrast in there you need from the highlight. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Tina says try the black wax, not the antiquing. And Eileen says I would use black on it then. Maybe just get you some of the graphite, because I don't have the black soot. I don't know if you do or not.
Yeah, I do. I'm looking for graphite. Oh yeah, graphite's
Try
right
that. No. Or the charcoal. I think it was the charcoal that I didn't have. That was the dark.
I have graphite here. And
do you have charcoal?
I don't think I have charcoal. I have soot and graphite.
You've got soot. Oh, soot's the antiquing wax, though, right?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, you don't want to use the antiquing wax. Let me see what graphite looks like. Oh, graphite's pretty dark. Yeah, dab. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just like inside. There you go. What do you guys think? Is that making a difference? Oh, I think so. Let's see. Hold it up. Let's see if we can see it. What do you guys think? What do you think, Mary? Are you liking it? What do you think?
It's all new to me.
I know, but you've got to know what's appealing to your eye. I think we're finally seeing some contrast.
Yeah.
Let me see. Put it up there with your tag now. Oh, yeah.
If I could get some on the body, huh?
Huh? Yeah.
I think it definitely looks better.
Yeah. There's some contrast there now, at least. I think so. Yeah. Wow. That's a pretty ornate butterfly. There was a lot going on there in that butterfly.
Yeah. I poured you one of each one of those. Okay.
And we can still keep adding to it. We don't have to stop here. If there's want to play some more, we can play some more. Looking much better, Tina says. I think so too.
Thanks, Tina. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Tina.
Okay, it's official. I'm now a messy crafter. I have like silver fingerprints on my heat tool now. There I go.
Okay.
All right. What are we doing? Are we ready to glue him on? Or her?
Are we gonna do those holes or no?
Oh yeah. And we also have to do the splatters. Let's do the splatters first because we don't want the eyelets getting splatter on them.
Okay. Black for me, I think.
White. We're doing white.
I'm gonna do white on this.
I'm doing white because it's so dark already. I don't think the I don't know. Can you splatter with gesso, or do you have to use acrylic paint? Can you splatter with gesso? I think you can, can't you?
Thank you, Danielle.
Okay, these are not going in the. It's okay. Can we splatter with white gesso, y'all? I think we can. But I don't know. I might pull out some acrylic because I don't want it to be like flat looking. So I think I'm going to pull out some, just my cheap, where's my cheap white acrylic? Yeah, there we go. I'm just going to pull out the white. Just a little dab. And what we're doing now, guys, is, and I saw this on some work, a piece of work that Debbie Kipp did, and I just thought it was the neatest thing. See that down there in the corner? You see those two holes with the black eyelets and the copper cord going through it? How cool is that? And who would have thought? Just that little touch. Isn't that cool? Yes, but water it down. Yes, you can. Okay. All right. Yep, it's watered. It's getting ready to be watered. My water bottle's running out of water here. I'm like sucking air. It's not wanting to come out. Oh, it's not enough.
Thank you guys for joining us today.
Yeah, it's been fun. Thank you.
And giving us your input. It's fun to learn.
Yeah, you guys have definitely been kept us hanging in there when we were like in doubt.
Yeah, it's nice to get help and opinions and ideas. Oh,
and and just things that we've not tried before. Yeah, we definitely want to splatter it before we yeah, let me pull out.
Oh my gosh. Where were we splattering? And I told you I got it all over my blinds, my windows, every bottle.
I don't know. What were we doing?
Paper. It was that paper scraps.
Oh yeah, the paper scraps that Tracy Holtz did. Tracy Holtz. Yeah. Tracy Fox.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we were doing that the grungy scrap papers. And it was going everywhere.
We're smart enough to put them in the box.
Yeah, we weren't though. Okay. That's it. I don't think I want any more than that. I think that's plenty. Oh, isn't that amazing how just something that simple can just like make it? Just put the finishing touch on it.
Like you now, I'm scared.
You're scared of the splatters?
Yeah.
Oh man, everything else scared me but splatters. Let's see what's chat saying.
There. Good enough.
What Finnabar mold? What Finnabar mold are you talking about, Tina? Eileen said that is cool. Yeah, Debbie creates amazing things. Oh, she's talking about the eyelets and the holes. Right? Wasn't that neat? Yeah, I'm definitely borrowing that idea. You gotcha.
Which Finnabar mold, Tina?
Yeah, which mold? Oh, the dragonfly. Oh, is that the stars, Insecta and stars, Tina? Because the one Mary's using is Azuri, right, Mary?
Yeah, which I copied from David Kip.
Yeah, and the one I'm using is also Azuri. It was one that I bought from Johnny at one of her D-Stash sales. I'm the next order that comes in, I'm getting the Insecta and Stars one. It's got the dragonfly and the butterfly. Because those sold out at last sale. Yes, I'm definitely getting that. Yeah, Mary saw that Zuri mold is one that Debbie Kipp uses.
Yeah, it had. Yeah, that's where this butterfly came from.
That's a dragonfly.
Or dragonfly, I mean. Dragonfly.
It's a dragonfly.
You know, I don't see those around anymore. When I was a kid, they were everywhere.
Oh, that's true. Now that you say that.
I mean, you couldn't go out and they were diving you and everything. That kind with the big brown wings. And then the little skinny ones with the little blue tip.
Yeah, and the green ones. There were some that were even green.
Yeah. I haven't seen a dragonfly, and I don't know when. I live in the same area.
Oh, that is so true now that you mention that. Okay, let me get those out of the way. Push out of the way. All right. Yes. I am liking this much better than when I started. And I'm going to go with the black eyelets again, I think. Yeah, who would have thought that 2 little eyelets and a piece of wire would have right? Tina says we've got a lot here. She says she wants one. She says she has the Zuri mold, but she'll have to look. Oh, you're talking about the Insecta and Stars? Are we using resin or clay? We're using the amazing casting resin that dries, that sets in like 10 minutes.
Which Michelle's getting for us now, too. You can add
that right there.
Order. And it's a better price than Amazon.
Yes, ma'am. So come on, let me be your crafting source.
I'm just saying.
Let me be your source for your crafting needs. Okay. All right. So now we're going to take the crocodile. And see, here's where, and this, see, Mary is so smart. I'm like, okay, how am I going to mark this to get these little holes right where they need to be? And Mary said, well, let's just turn the tag over. Okay. Mrs. Captain Obvious.
Here's your sign.
Right. So We're going to set them out here like this, just barely apart. I don't know. I don't know how Debbie did it, but hold on 1 second. I've got to I got to sneeze. Hold on.
Bless you.
Oh, sorry. I know Saturday's we're gonna spend the afternoon with Tim Holtz.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yep. If you want me to get you one of those, just shoot me an email. One of those molds. Tina's got a ton of molds. I remember about a year ago, we went to a crop together, and I spent like an hour and a half. She brought all her molds, and I brought some resin. And I spent like an hour and a half of one day just pouring molds. It's addictive. I'm just trying to mark the center of these little eyelets as best I can. Okay. And then we're using the big hole. And we're going to punch it. Here we go. Punch it. It's done. And then we're going to punch the other one. Ah! It's stuck. Come on. It's that crackle. And punch it. Ah. Sure, it's not perfect, but it's definitely to my liking. We were talking earlier about how everyone, when they do something, that it's hard to grasp the concept that not everything has to be perfect.
And that there is no perfection.
I agree that, as long as it's to our liking, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I think we kind of expect things to be to our liking. And then if not, like Debbie says, you throw it away. Or Tina says you put gesso over it. Okay, so see, we just have the two little holes down here. Put the eyelet in. Set for the big punch. Perfect. Perfect. See, there's our little eyelets. And then y'all should have seen me earlier. Oh my goodness, because I forgot when we did this last tag, I had asked Steve to, because I was too lazy to pull out all of my jewelry making supplies, to look for copper wire. So I just asked Steve to strip a piece of wire so I could have some copper wire. But I forgot that's what he did for me the other night, but I forgot to ask him to strip me a piece before he left for work today. So you should have seen me trying to strip this wire. What?
And all because you didn't want to get out your box.
And all because I didn't want to drag out my big old bag of beads. All my beading supplies that are nicely tucked and packed away.
Well, the first time she goes, asked me about the wire, and I go, I don't know, I just used the wire I had. She goes, let me see. And I go, like you use for jewelry. She goes, oh.
Didn't even think about it.
She said she has Steve's.
Didn't even think about it. The first thing that came to my mind was stripping a piece of electrical wire.
That never entered my mind.
And so we're just gonna. I wonder if I should maybe try to twist that a little bit first, just to keep them together, so it'll be springing. There.
There.
Are you already done? See, y'all see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? She's done. And I'm sitting over here still struggling. Okay, I got to go up through the hole here first. She does that to me all the time. Okay, well, you have to show me how to do it, and then I just tell her how to do it, and then she's gone. Woo, gone.
You're right, Danielle, because I always don't want to do it by myself because I'm not good at matching colors or knowing what goes together. So I just don't do anything. I almost have to always look at something to do it.
Well, that's okay too. Until you, until you can get comfortable with what. Oh no, I'm struggling here. Because I like to wrap mine around twice. I like it to be a little thick. But Mary's was already thick. She didn't even have to use, I don't think, but one strand.
Oh, I went around 3 times.
Did you?
Yeah.
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I mean, I could have done just one, I guess, but.
All right, I've lost the end of one somewhere now. There it is. Okay. All right. Got it. I'm going to twist it around a time or two and then cut it. I don't know if that's the way it's done or the way that Kip did it. Okay, so then see, there's our little eyelet with a copper wire. And now we're going to, we ready to glue on our focal point?
Yep. Are we going to put this little guy on?
I don't know.
Yeah, I want him on there.
Sure, if you want to. I'm thinking I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's the plan. Yes, ma'am. That's the plan.
Okay, so put the butterfly down first.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm going to use that new stuff I got, right? That matte gel.
Pull out your tag also so you can kind of see where your butterfly needs to be placed. So I'm thinking these are, I think I had these at my last sale. The factory tags by Tim Holtz. And I think I'll have a couple more. I don't know if I'll bring them out this time. I'm just not sure if I'm going to bring just the new release stuff out or if I'm going to bring what I have. Yep, she's doing a fantastic job.
It was a challenge.
Yes.
With all your guys' help, though.
I'm telling you, Mary, I'm telling you. She does it to me every time.
Oh, you're silly.
No, I'm dead serious. Okay, well, if you're going to teach me how to do it. And then she knocks it out of the park. Yeah, I think I'm going to do something small up there because I don't want it to really compete. And plus, since we've got texture up there in that corner now, I think I'm going to go with something small. Smaller than last time. So, all right. So that's what's our plan. Which one are you going to use, Mary? Okay, let's get that out of the way.
That was my setup for that. Which one? The small one?
Let me see.
The small one?
Let me look. Hold on, I'm gonna put it on you.
Oh.
What do y'all think?
Or that one?
Meanwhile, Michelle is over here. Tina says, Mary's like, boom, it's finished. Meanwhile, Michelle's over here. I am not a fast crafter. I am not. I don't know. Let me see the big one again.
I think I kind of like the big one.
What do you guys think? Danielle says, I love the number plate. Yes, the bigger one, says Danielle. I think so.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Let me see. Now y'all are making me think I need to go bigger. Do I need to go bigger? Let me see. Hold on. Let me pull another bigger one out. Because I was thinking smaller. Or maybe I need to go square. Let's see. All right. Hold on. Y'all tell me what you think.
Take a vote.
Okay. Here's the small round one. Because to me, it just looks like there's so much going on in the background. Or I actually don't like the big square one, but I don't mind the rectangular one. Or the rectangular one. Oh, I think I know what they're going to say now that I've put it up there.
The small one?
What do you think, Mary? No, what do you think?
Put the small one back.
It seems like the small one fits right there in that little spot, though, doesn't it?
I think I like the small one on yours. But I don't know. See what they think.
Are you going to use a crayon over it? Well, I wasn't on mine because there's silver in my tag already. So, all right, let me look again. That's the small one. Or the bigger one?
I don't know. I think maybe the bigger one now.
You think? I don't know. I like the way that little one just sits nestled in there, though.
Okay. Well, then use it. Should I color mine?
Well, my thinking with yours is because yours is mostly gold tones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the small one too. Maybe you should. What do you mean? Like, Eileen, are you talking about using like the distress crayons? Will it color that metal? Yeah, okay. Small wins. Oh, there's 3 smalls and 1 big. And I was kind of partial to the small one. But Eileen, what are you talking about? Are you going to use the crayon over the tag, over the metal piece?
Yeah. How would I, if I wanted to color that more goldish? How would I do it?
I've never used crayons on metal, so I don't know. Or you can use alcohol ink, Mary, or you can use your Copic markers, which you have bukus of.
Yeah.
Y'all would not believe Mary's alcohol marker. I'm telling you, you would not believe it.
They're so good. I mean, yeah, I probably have 100, but I used to make cards and stuff, so.
Yeah. Okay, she says, yes, the distress crayons, they color it by going into the debossed area.
Okay.
So using a brown, like one of the darker browns. That's my guess. Oh, look at that. I've gotten wax everywhere. Look at that, Mary.
I had to put up my wax, because I was afraid I was going to drop these drawers and break them, and then I was going to be really mad.
Yeah. Okay, so do I have 3D gloss gel? I think I might. Yeah, I do. Oh, but I don't want to. Well, it's going to be on the underneath side, so I think I'll use my small tube instead of the regular matte gel. because these are kind of heavy. I don't know, Mary. You thinking maybe the Walnut Stain one? Is that the color you're thinking?
I'm kind of grabbing these and seeing what colors. I might have all the colors. But...
I'm thinking Walnut Stain or even espresso, ground espresso. Something dark. Oh, there I go. Get ready to open that up again. Okay, let's see if we can get this. Yep. See if we can't get this going. I would think one of the darker ones, wouldn't you, Mary?
Yeah. I don't know how you get it in there.
Did you put it down on your glass mat and scribble it? Scribble it on your glass mat, then take a little bit of water and get it to a liquid.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know that.
Rub it in there with your finger. Yeah. Okay. Got him glued. I think I was going to go this way with him. Oh, I got a big old goop right there. Ah. Oh, I just slid that stuff everywhere. What? Is it working?
I wondered how to do that. Yeah, I didn't. I was just putting it on there. See, all the learning I got to do.
Well, see, we've not pulled those out and used them.
But remember, I was wanting to color that tag, and all I could think of was embossing.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Just going to clean all this little extra glue that's seeping out. There. This has been fun.
It has.
It was not fun the first 30 minutes, though, y'all. I was not having fun. Not to mention that I went in and created the live, not realizing that the notice goes up as soon as you create it. And it was like, what, 45 minutes, Mary, from the time I created it came on? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
It's like, were we going on at a quarter to 4? I'm like, no. We talked 4:30. And then she sends me that screenshot, and I'm like, oh, my goodness.
Good thing we were ready, though.
Yeah.
We got ready on Tuesday.
Okay, so I'm going to clip his wings, attach him down a little bit. Get him to drying. I keep saying him. I guess just out of habit. Wipe off any of that extra glue. And then for the tail, I have to use a big old huge chip clip to reach the palmetto tree and the moon. That's big South Carolina. emblem there, the palmetto tree with the moon, crescent moon. That's when you know you're in Charleston.
I don't know. Is that colored enough?
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Let me put it on you so I can see it better.
I mean, I don't know.
Did you get it around? Oh, there you go. Oh, wow. That's a good picture. Did you get it in all the crevices or just the number?
In all of them.
Okay. Yeah, it looks good. Maybe go over the number part one more time just to get it a little more in there.
Okay.
I mean, because I can see where it's filled in all the others and just a little bit on the numbers.
Yeah, I think because when I kind of wipe it off,
yeah,
it's more spacious and it's hard not to wipe it out of there.
Right. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I'm waiting on my matte 3D matte gel because see, I don't want it to be glossy around that dragonfly where you know the glue might have. That'll be here shortly. But these would be the instances, Mary, we were talking the other night in which you would want a matte.
Yeah, I pulled mine out.
Okay. All right, cool beans. Let's stick that in my water jar. Close that up. Get that out of the way. I'm going to save this so I don't have to go looking for any more wire next time I decide to do that. Okay, let's look at chat. Yeah, we're still here, Kip. We're still here. Look, Kip, look at what we've done. we have improved since the first 30 minutes of the show. Boy, have we improved. Oh, and I showed everybody your little thing down there. The little eyelets with the wire wrapped through it that I saw on one of your projects. Love it. Eileen says, looks good. That's what it looks like minus all the pink and blue. Sorry, that was the only color they came in. Since I had the copper wire down there, now I'm thinking should copper have been somewhere else on it? But I don't think copper would have gone with these colors, the scheme I've got going on. So it'll just have to be a little. Yeah, this is definitely what? 4 or 5 layers out? Definitely. Yeah, we were both fretting. Mary and I both, when we first started, we were like, oh, no. I know I was thinking, oh, no.
Yeah, I thought, how am I going to get rid of that turquoise? What am I going to do? It's ugly from the beginning.
But what'd she do? She covered it up with gesso and started over.
Yeah.
She didn't throw it away. Not yet, Kip. We persevered. And now, oh gosh, look how grungy my fingers
trying to get this open.
Look how grungy my fingers are, y'all. But you know what? It's worth every bit of it when you're satisfied with your project. It's worth getting dirty, every bit of it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to stick this on here real quick just to hold it down for a few seconds. I probably need a smaller brush, but that's all I've got pulled out at the moment. And hey, it was like, what, 6 months ago before I pulled out my Finner Bear brushes to use. Finner Bar. I know someone who still hasn't. Since I found that soap, I'm going to tell you what, I have no problem using these brushes now. So, there's that. I'm not sure. I'm going to put it on me real quick, Mary, just so I can throw it up here. I'm not sure yet what color I'm going to, what I'm going to put in the, what I'm going to do for the tab or the ribbon yet on the tag. There she is finished.
Yeah, we did pretty close. I'm just putting on my.
There's the dragonfly. I ended up going with soot on the dragonfly, Debbie, instead of the ash gray. Oh, the brown here kind of pulls out, copper kind of pulls out the little bit of brown. So, oh yeah, okay. That works. Yep. So there she is. And now we're going to flip over to Mary. And we're going to see what her butterfly is looking like on her tag.
I probably should have put it up a little bit higher, but it's down now.
Oh, no, it's okay. Look at there.
Yeah, turned out okay.
Yeah, what Kip say? Yeah, nobody said anything. Thanks, Tina. Oh, hey, Brooke. I didn't see you come in.
Hi, Brooke.
Hold on. Let me go back up. I need to see what's happened the last few minutes.
Thank you, Eileen. Thank you, Tina. Thanks for all the help.
Yeah, Gesto is a life support, right? I sent you an email, Michelle, for that mold. Okay, all right, Tina, thank you. Gesto is a life support, right, Eileen? There's Brooke. Wait, what? Michelle and Mary? Fun. Oh, I could so hear her saying that. Can't you? I can so hear her saying that. And Debbie said, I'm just now getting rid of a tinted fingernail from last. That's right. Debbie had to go out of town on a business trip last week. And she had paint or something up under one fingernail that she couldn't get out. And so she said, oh, well.
My fingers always look horrible.
Brooke tells Eileen to shut it. That's right. She did. She went on a business trip with that pretty black fingernail. Thanks, Brooke. Thank you. Thank you, Tina.
It was fun, and I learned.
Looks great. Thank you, Eileen. Yeah. He says, yeah, nobody said anything, but I'll bet they were thinking, what the what? Right? Like you hadn't had a bath in 3 or 4 days. Eileen says you did great, Mary. They're all saying, ooh, ah. Brooke says, love it, Mary. Brooke,
thank you guys.
She just snuck in.
Yeah, it's fun. I have a lot of fun with Michelle. And everybody remember Saturday, Tim Holtz.
Yep. And you guys, if you're not subscribed to Mary, go in the description box below. You'll find her link as well as all my links to the the online store, Facebook group. You guys want to get in that Facebook group? We have lots of giveaways, lots of fun, nice, fun little contests. And then also my Instagram account. I'm really trying to utilize this social media thing, get out there. Like I said, I'm really on a mission right now to grow my channel. I've kind of been stale for a little bit. So yeah, please show us some subby love. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button and tap the bell so you'll get all the notifications. And the same with Mary. I I will, Brooke. Thank you. I was trying to get ready for today's going on this afternoon, but I promise I'll get that up there. And thank you so much, you and Johnny both. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we
Appreciate
gotta
your
get our
support.
subbies up there.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, we
Nice to meet you, Barbara.
Brooke's Facebook group is Recreations by Brooke. Let me see. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. Give me a second. I'll see if I can throw it in. Oh, it would help if I would spell it correctly. Are you there still, Mary?
Yep.
Okay, because you got quiet on me. You know I don't like quiet.
I just quiet.
Mary gets quiet all the time. I was like, Mary, are you still there? Okay, here she is. We're in StreamYard. This is Brooke's Facebook group.
I think Brooke's Facebook group was one of the first groups I ever joined because she was just so nice.
Yeah. Yeah, Brooke's fun. You get lost all up in her chat. It's always never a quiet moment. You don't ever have to worry about Brooke going quiet on you. And that's a compliment.
She did a linen sale. I remember too. You had a big linen sale one time. That's kind of like when I first knew who you were.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, we accomplished what we set out to do tonight. And what time did we go on, Mary? Just before,
like at 1:45.
Okay, so we've been on 2 hours and 45 minutes. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate it very much. I'm going to try and get on here once a week now. Yes, you are fun. You are fun. We like you being mean. I'm going to try and get on here once a week and maybe see if I can't get some folks to come in and just hang out. I'm going to try and get Johnny in here, get her to doing some mixed media.
Yeah.
And, yeah. So don't be surprised if you get an invite to come on. I'd love for you to come on and play with us, do some crafting. But those are our projects. That's okay, Brooke. You can catch us next week. We'll be here. Not sure which day. Hopefully Wednesday, because I would like to start back up the Wednesday night live project, share and create.
Just remember, you're going to be doing invoices next Wednesday.
Oh, that's right. I will be. Maybe I'll get it done because it is Saturday. Maybe I'll get it done. We'll see.
Okay.
Maybe we just pop on just maybe for 2 hours and have a break. It may be just to throw paint on paper, but it won't be a planned project. So
we'll just play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Well, thanks for coming.
Thank you guys so much.
Yep, we enjoyed it. Thank you for all the support and the advice and instruction. And we will catch you guys next time around.
Yeah, you made it lots of fun.
Bye. Bye.